Y'all float down here. You float too. That's a nice boat, Georgie. Do you want it back? Here. Take it. Hi guys! So welcome to a new welcome to this new makeup series that I am starting on my YouTube channel, and it's called Cosplay Halloween. Basically what it is, it's 72 tutorials leading up to Halloween, which is in October, and now it's September, so you kind of get what I mean. Anyway, each week for 2 months I will release 3 Halloween makeup tutorials, and so today I am kicking it all off with the most popular Halloween makeup with the most popular horror movie ever, It. So this is obviously Pennywise. Is actually the one from the new Pennywise, from the new It that came out last year, back in 2017. So I just kind of wanted to do it. This is kind of how I do it. It looks a little bit messy, but it doesn't really bother me that much because I know that there are going to be filming a new one, so spoiler alert. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't really bother me because it is technically a clown that has been rotting in the sewers for centuries. And so it's probably, if they do it in modern day, this is probably what it's going to look like. I don't know, I'm just assuming that. Well, anyways, so if you want to see any other makeup tutorials in this series, and what tutorial you want me to see me do, leave it in the comments, and as well, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so if you don't want to miss any more of my cosplay Halloween series. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and well, yeah, enough with the talking. This tutorial is what I did is I blocked out my eyebrows using the Elmer's glue method, as well as my sideburns, so that it doesn't show through the wig or the makeup. And I also popped on this cowl that I got from the Halloween store. So what I did is I put on a wig, so I slicked my hair back with hairspray, put on a wig cap, wrapped saran wrap on it, put some latex on the saran wrap, then packed the cowl out, oh sorry, showing through, packed the cowl out with cotton, because if you haven't watched the 2017 movie that came out last year, the newest Pennywise has a big head, so I can't get that without like a foam latex cowl or something. And I am not the kind of person that can afford to make a cowl out of foam latex, because I don't have like a big enough space, and I am still learning how to make a foam latex prosthetic. So what I did is I just took the cowl, stuffed it with cotton to make it look a little more big, and then just just styled the hair with some hairspray. So yeah, I'm gonna stick the cowl down using Prozade adhesive. And so the whole thing is then what you do is you just apply Prozade where you need it to stick, let it dry, and then just stick it down. Okay, so now that the cowl is stuck onto my head, I am going to take, to get rid of that seam, I'm going to take some liquid latex and some tissue and a disposable sponge, and I'm gonna just kind of like stipple a layer and then put some tissue over it and then just do it until there's no seam. You can use liquid latex, girl. It's all fine with me. It's going to take a few more layers. So I'm going to start the next. So, as you saw, I went around the edge with about a few layers of liquid latex, and it was like the most ridiculous thing I ever posted on YouTube. So yeah, I done that, and now for the next step, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually use the same method, but on the cowl itself. So I didn't film it, because it's obviously the same thing that I did for the edge of the cowl. So now the reason why I put it there like that, because when I was looking at pictures of it, it looks like what it looks like as if cracked paint, I guess. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do first is, now it comes the paint job, so which is the actually exciting part. What I'm gonna do is, for when I'm painting the bald cap, I'm gonna use some GRAFTOBIAN Pro paint, and this is in white SWAN, and I'm going to apply it using this chip brush, and these are really good for painting on like large areas like that. So I'm gonna like use this to cover the entire thing, and then I'll show, and then what I'm gonna use is some grease paint for my face. Now it would be better if you were to just use one type of paint, but because grease paint is better for the face, because it will move with your face, I decided I would stick with that and then just put body paint on the bald cap. Okay, so as you can see, I covered my entire thing with the body paint, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it again with the Ben Nye Clown White paint. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some translucent powder and set it in place. Okay, so for the next step is I am going to take a thin brush in the black from the Flash palette, and I'm going to create the cracks that he has on his head, which seems to be like I don't know, he's just been rotting in it for centuries. So, unfortunately, I forgot to film it, but it's cool. You weren't missing anything. It was just me doing random lines. It's cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to start on the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm gonna take this new eyeshadow palette that I just got today. And I'm gonna take the black and just do it like kind of like a smoky eye. So I'm gonna take the black from the palette and I'm going to Okay, so what I am going to do next is I am going to take the black from the Flash palette again, and I'm going to create some things like eyebrows, wrinkles, all of that stuff. Okay, so for the next step, so I'm going to take this crayon that came with the cowl, and like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm going to draw on the lines that he has. Okay, so for the lips, I'm going to take the red from the Flash palette, just apply it all over the lips. Okay, so that's my makeup look complete. Now, it looks a little bit messy, but it's cool because because it is a horror movie, which I hate, and I guess it's kinda doesn't really matter what it looks like because he is already creepy enough. And I think this makes it creepy. Oh my god. It looks so like all the makeup tutorials I have done. Literally, girl, this looks legitimate creepy. Well, all the products that I use will be listed down below. And you could also, don't forget to go to my Facebook page. Same username as you use here. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and well, yeah.